So it is just over 24 hours since I ran my 50K in Calgary at the Scotiabank Marathon. I feel pretty good. I mean, I ran 50 kilometers in 5 hours, and that was a personal best for me. I didn't hit my main goal, which was to get like 50K in under 5 hours. I was actually 20 seconds over. Even though that wasn't great, the fact that I actually managed to set a PB out there was, noteworthy. But mostly what I wanted to talk about is how you should recover after you do any type of ultra distance endurance event. And this probably applies to any sports that you do, but I just did an ultra endurance event, so that's what I'm going to talk about. The number one thing you can do to improve your recovery after doing an ultra endurance event is get in a time machine, go back in time to when you first started your program, but start a month earlier. Extra training time makes all the difference in the world. It means that you're not going to compromise yourself by training too little, and come the day of the race, you'll actually be prepared. And being prepared for the race is half the battle when it comes to recovery. I realize that one is a tough one to pull off, but the point is, whatever time you think you need to train for a race, round up. It's better to train longer at lower intensities before a race than it is to try and squeeze in a bunch of volume and intensity in a short duration time frame. If you even finish, you'll probably finish racked and never want to do anything like that again. The second thing you should consider is your sleep hygiene. You basically want to sleep like it's your job. You want to sleep soundly and you want to sleep a lot. You want to bank some sleep before you even go to your event. If you can get more rest leading up to your event and more rest after it, you'll actually recover remarkably fast. That's probably one of the major keys to recovering as an athlete. Just sleep hygiene. A second thing you want to take care of is your nutrition. I'm not going to tell you that there's a specific diet that's better for you than other types of diets, but I am going to tell you that the less sugar you eat, the better your overall recovery is going to be. Sugar really isn't doing you any favors. In fact, it's basically poison. If you can avoid sugar, you're going to put yourself on the fast track to recovery. I don't care if you're high fat, I don't care if you're high carb. In either approach, sugar will be your undoing. The fourth thing to improve your recovery after an ultra endurance event is when the event is done, just keep moving. Being sedentary after you've done an ultra endurance event is just going to prolong your recovery process. So as best you can, get out and do some movement. If you're a normal human being not taking drugs, then you really do have to pay attention to things like training duration, sleep hygiene, nutrition, and just your overall training plan, and that you're giving yourself enough time realistically to be properly prepared for your event. In my particular case, I gave myself lots of time and I was able to perform at my event to my expectations. Did I break any records? No. But 24 hours later, I feel pretty good. As well as the race went for me, not feeling like a steaming pile of garbage the day after the event feels even better. If you've got a dog, let your dog coach you. Take that dog out for a walk and just enjoy the scenery. But definitely get moving.